Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, Juicy Tea Uncensored, where I give you all the tea on your favorite celebrity, also on your favorite YouTuber. So go right now, grab a snack, grab something to drink, sit back and relax. I'm about to drop some tea. Now the first tea we have is Jay Sinkle. Now apparently Jay Sinkle had met a fan, and apparently a fan got Jay Sinkle pretty upset after he said this about his baby.
I got too mad the first time, but the first time he's like, oh, Sinkle, can I kidnap your baby? Or can I see you? He's like, can I see your baby? And he was like, I'm a kidnap your baby. He said some shit like that. I instantly I don't even get mad at people who are like fans or when they say little funny clip farming shit, I guess. But like when he said that nigga on my mama, I said, bro, stop playing me before I slap the shit out of you. Like I was like, bro, don't please. He said, bro, I'm just playing.
Alright guys, now we're going to jump into this next scene. Now Shane and Laina's niece Nani had did a story time on TikTok. Now apparently she was at the Puerto Rican Day Parade, and after the parade she was walking with her sister, and allegedly she had stated that someone was trying to kidnap her and her sister. Now here's the video and let's take a look.
So I'm about to give y'all a story time on how me and my sister almost got kidnapped at after the Puerto Rican parade, not during but after. So basically Puerto Rican parade was going on, whatever. Okay, cool. We was having mad fun. We was chilling, everything. We was eating, having fun, buying food, just chilling. Regular shit for me. So we at the parade, and let's skip to after the parade. So after the parade is kind of ending. So we're starting to leave and everything. And then we're like, yo, let's go get food. So obviously the Puerto Rican parade was from I think 59th, around 59th Street to 80 something. Y'all know that parade go mad long. So we was there, and we ended up being like, yo, let's go get food for me. So we ended up leaving. We was actually with another friend. It was me, Demi, and her friend Brandon. So after we leave, Brandon ends up splitting from us. So he ended up getting off on I forgot where. Wait, let me think. Okay, yeah, I kind of remember now. So I think that we were on where did we get on? We got on somewhere. That's besides the point. We ended up going to go to 34th Street, and then after that, it was just me and Demi at this point. So at this point, me and Demi were just going. We went to go get food, so we went to 34th Street. So from where we were on I think it was 68th Street. So we ended up switching from the N train to the 6. So we got on the 6 train, we went downtown, and we got off on 34th, of course. So we got to 34th, and we went to Koreatown. We went to go get some Korean food for me. So we got the food, and we ended up dipping after that. We ended up going to some kitty parlor type of thing, and we was just chilling. We was literally on a side quest. So we was just on my side quest. And then after that, we ended up the kitty parlor was actually in the Lower East Side. So from 34th, we hopped on the I don't remember what train we got on, but we got on some train. We went downtown. Cool. We downtown, and then we end up going back to the Bronx because we was about to start going back home. Then thing about it was our phones were dead. So our phones were dead. We was like, you know what, it's fine. We got each other. My phone was on 2%, and her phone was on 6. Phones were dead. So then, right, we're on the train. We get to 116th Street. We got to 116th, and then the conductor announced that it's going to be going express from 125th to Tremont. So we got off on 125th, and then we was waiting for the B or the D. We was about to get on the B or the D, and then we're just sitting there, right? So this is what happened. So we were waiting for the B or the D, and then me and Demi are peeping that some guy is trying to talk to this white girl. We're not going to say no names, I don't know if she wants me to talk about it too much. If you're watching, I'm sorry if you didn't want me to talk about it, but, just a little story time for me. So, of course, me and Demi are looking, and we're like, nah, I'm like, you know what? I'm going to say something if it, takes too long for him to leave her alone. Because she could see it in her face, she's scared. So, I'm like, nah, we got to help her. So, I end up looking at the girl, because she was making eye contact with both me and my sister. So, we, decided to call her over. So I looked at her until she made eye contact with me. Me and Demi was both like, come here, silently. So she came. She sat right next to us, and then we was acting like if she was our friend. So the guy was still trying to talk to her. He followed her and sat next to all three of us. So my sister was on the edge, on the very last seat on the bench. I was in the middle of her and the girl and my sister. So I was in the middle. The girl was to my right side. The guy sat on her right. So he sat right next to her. I saw he was trying to touch on her and stuff. So I'm like, oh, hey, like, who are you? Are you her friend or something? So we were just trying to play it off. Excuse me. So we were trying to play it off and everything. And he was still trying to talk to her. So then I was like, I'm sorry, but my friend isn't interested in you. You know, she has a boyfriend and stuff like that. I believe that she told you that. So we ended up making a fake name for this girl. We called her Chloe. So we called her Chloe, but that wasn't really her name, y'all. So then I ended up making up a fake name. Y'all know I go by Aya. So of course, you know, I don't want the guy to actually know my name or anything. So actually, we called the girl Lucy. We called this girl Lucy, you know, just to play it off. And then I said my name is Maya. My sister said her name was what she said like Lucy. She said something. So we just made up fake names. And then this guy, he still was trying to talk to her. I was like, I'm sorry, you know, but my family isn't interested in you, and you're really just trying to violate her, you know. So then he decided to start to try to get disrespectful. He's gonna sit there and say, oh, this is an A and B conversation, see your way out of it. I'm like, who are you talking to? You're not talking to me. Then my sister started getting tight. She looked around at him. She's like, who the fuck are you talking to? He's like, oh, shut the fuck up. I wasn't talking to your sister. She need to mind her business. Da da da. So then she's still sitting here trying to talk to the girl. I mean, he was. Excuse me. So then the guy was looking at us. Like, it was a couple guys. Y'all know 125 be packed. So it was mad guys, and they were just standing there looking at us. So then the girl was reaching in her bag. So I'm like, I hope she got something on her, like mace, pepper spray, something. So then, mind you, right before we called her over to sit next to us, the guys was like, oh, she reaching in her bag, she got some. I'm thinking that they talking about me, because I'm reaching in my bag for my mace. But then the whole time it was the girl. So then, back to what I was saying. Hold on, let me think. I keep forgetting. I'm getting sidetracked. Hold on. So then I grabbed the girl and I'm like, no, we gotta go. I'm gonna grab you and we're gonna run. So he started trying to touch on her arms. He tried to like grab her and bring her closer. He started trying to grab her, bring her closer. I grabbed the girl by her arm and I dipped. I'm telling you, I booked it. When I say I booked it, like, yo, son, I'm not gonna lie. I booked it like I was Jalen Brunson on my soul. Anyway, so we booked it. Y'all know how on 125th, the stairs take up most of the platform, so it was barely any space and it was packed. So we was running through people trying not to fall on the tracks, all of that. So we go up the stairs, and then I hear him behind us. He's like, yo, why y'all running? So I start screaming for help. I'm like, help, this guy's chasing us. He's trying to feel me harass this girl. So we go, there's no cops, no nothing, no security, no none of that. But then, y'all know how there be like a lady in the booth or a guy, whatever. So we go, I start knocking on the window. I'm like, yo, miss, this guy's sitting there harassing us. She came out mad quick. She booked it too. So she come out. She's like, yo, what's going on? What happened? I'm like, the guy right there is trying to follow us. He was sitting there harassing her, touching on her, everything. She called the cops immediately. So then, I asked the girl, I'm like, how old are you? Where are you from? Where are you going? Like, what's going on? Let me know what's up. So then she told me her name. I'm not going to disclose her name because, you know, I don't want to put her out there. So she told me her name. I was like, okay, cool. We're going to say her name was Jenny. She said, oh, yeah, I'm Jenny, whatever. Da-da-da. I was like, where are you going to? She was like, oh, I'm going to 155th Street. So I was like, oh, okay, cool. That's perfect. We could bring you home if you want us to. Because me and my sister was trying to get to 170. So, we was like, we could take you home on the B or the D. And then, you know, just, you could, we're going to bring you home. You just thought we're going to bring her home. So we told her we're going to bring her home. This guy's sitting there like, oh, if y'all was scared, why y'all keep running? So I started getting tight again. I'm like, nah, who you talking to? Let me know how you feel if it was your mother or your sister. How would you feel if it was your mother or your sister in this predicament, and a guy sitting there harassing her? So my sister's like, nah, Aya, chill. We already got the cops coming, da da da. So I'm like, nah, yeah, you're right. I'ma chill. I'm gonna give y'all part 2. Now I'm back. So after the lady called the cops, bro, guys, let me tell y'all, this is why I hate the NYPD. She called the cops. Mind you, y'all know how it be mad cops and everything around certain train stops. On 125 there's usually mad cops and stuff, but there was not a hold up, y'all. Oh my god. Okay, so like I was saying, there was no cops, no security, no none of that. So I'm just there like, nah, bro, this is a blow for me. Like, what the hell am I supposed to do now? So this guy was talking about some, oh, why y'all start running if y'all was scared, da 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 da. So I'm like, bro, shut the fuck up, you're pissing me off, da 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 da. I started running my mouth, OD. So then, mind you, I think I told y'all that me and my sister's phones was dead, fried. So after that, I took my sister's phone. Actually, I had asked the lady, I'm like, do you have anywhere we could charge our phones? She put my phone, my sister's phone, and the girl's phone, because her phone was dead too, on the chargers. Put our phones on the charger. I called my mom off my sister's phone, and my mom was just getting tight. So I'm like, bro, what the hell is wrong with you? I just basically saved this girl's life, you know. She was going through it. She don't know what she was getting herself into, you know, everything like that. So I asked the girl what her name was. I'm not gonna disclose her name. And I asked her how old she was. She said she was 21. Mind you, she looked like she's about our age, maybe 18, 19, you know. So I was like, why are you out here? Like, do you live out here? She was like, yeah, I just moved out here from Chicago. So I'm like, oh, that's crazy. So then the guy ended up staring at us. He was like, oh, I'm gonna catch you though. And then he walked away, and deadass went God knows where. I wish I would have got a picture of him though, but my phone was completely dead. Yeah, I'm telling you, I can ask my sister. And then I was just like, nah, bro, like, yo, I was just getting so tight, bro. Then I called my godmother off of my sister's phone, of course, and we made it a 3-way call. So it was a 3-way call. It was my mom, her mom, and us, of course. So then my mom had asked her mom if she could put us in an Uber. She was like, oh, there's a little problem with it. Not a problem, but she just couldn't at the moment. So we was almost cooked. Even though, me and her got each other, I would have just went to her house. So my mom ended up being in New York this whole time, and I didn't know. So my mom ended up just getting us an Uber, and from 125th to 170. And then after that, we went to my sister's house. My mom came and got me, and my mom, she was just pissing me off. So I'm like, nah, yeah, I'm not doing this tonight. My mom pissed me off a little bit, y'all, but yeah, even when we were still there, before that, the lady, it was another lady just talking to the booth lady. So she was just giving us mad advice. She was just talking to us for like a little minute, like a good 10 minutes. And I ended up telling the girl, I was like, give me your number and let me know when you get home safely and everything, of course. So she ended up not texting me until about 8 o'clock yesterday morning. This was on Sunday, the day of the PR parade. So she texted me yesterday, and she told me she was alright. I was just like, let me know if you need anything. I'm sorry that happened to you, well, us. But, and I understand, y'all probably like, oh, well, she was just a random, da-da-da-da. But at the same time, I'm glad I helped her. I'm glad me and my sister both helped her. Because, God forbid, anything more would have happened to her. And what if me and my sister didn't step in? I don't know, y'all. But look, let me know if y'all want more story times. I should start doing story times. I'm not gonna lie, y'all. I've been in New York a lot lately, and I just got mad stuff going on. So let me know if y'all want more story times, and like this up. Hope this go viral. Hope I didn't speak all this for no.
Alright guys, so this is all the tea that I have for y'all for today. Thank y'all for tuning in. Make sure to like, share, and subscribe. Leave a comment down below. Let me know how you feel about the situation that went down with Jay Sinkle and one of his fans. Also, let me know how you feel about the situation of the storytelling of Shane and Laina niece Nani stating that allegedly her and his sister almost got kidnapped at the Puerto Rican Day Parade. And I'll see you next time on another brand new video. Bye.